According to rules in the Fixed-Term Parliaments Act, it would be impossible to hold a general election in 2017. Getty Serina Sandhu 3 days Wednesday, November 22, 2017. The Conservatives can look forward to Christmas knowing their minority government is safe for now. Anyone hoping the budget would lead to the collapse of Theresa May's government by the end of the year might be disappointed to realize it is now impossible to call a general election to take place in 2017. According to Professor of Politics Chris Hanratty, there is not enough time before the end of the year to go through the formal proceedings of holding an election. 25 days are needed. Can you imagine changing the law to make politicians campaign over Christmas? To make constituency returning officers work over Christmas? It'd be mad. Professor Chris Hanratty, Parliament must be dissolved at least 25 working days before the day of the election, according to Section 3 of the Fixed-Term Parliaments Act FTPA. The 29th of December is the last working day of the year, so the 28th is the first working day before the election, the 27th is the second working day, the 22nd is the third working day, and so on, until you get to Wednesday the 22nd of November, the 25th working day before the election. Professor Hanratty, who works at the University of London's Royal Holloway, told It takes at least a day to schedule a vote under the FTPA and dissolve Parliament, making it a practical impossibility to have an election this year. As of today, Parliament hasn't been dissolved, so we can't have an early election. Professor Hanratty added, rules could be overridden. The only way the rules could be overridden to hold an election in 2017 would be if a law was passed amending the FTPA to say 25 working days were no longer needed. In the past, Parliament had to be dissolved 17 days before the election. Professor Hanratty was not convinced this was a possibility though. That's fantasy politics. Can you imagine changing the law to make politicians campaign over Christmas? To make constituency returning officers work over Christmas? It'd be mad. In news http://cnews.co.uk